story highlights Sunny and Gio Damasi have a rare disorder called chronic granulomatous disease. Their older brother Michael Jr. is a perfect match and is excited to help. CNN. Some siblings share their toys, a room, or sometimes even a bed. The Damasi brothers will share a lot more. Michael Jr. is just 4 years old and is going to help his baby brothers get a much-needed bone marrow transplant. The twins, Santino, called Sunny, and Giovanni, or Gio, have a rare disorder called chronic granulomatous disease, or CGD. It causes the immune system to malfunction, according to the National Institutes of Health, leaving patients unable to fight infections. The solution: a bone marrow transplant. The perfect match: their older brother, Michael. Sunny and Gio were born October 14 and just 10 days later diagnosed with chronic granulomatous disease. Read more. The surgery is scheduled for Thursday. But this week, the twins began a 10-day chemotherapy regimen. The transplant is a risky procedure, but their mother, Robin Pownell, will be there throughout the entire thing, hoping for the best. "I try to stay positive for them," she said. "I feel like that'll help them get through this better." The diagnosis: Sunny and Gio, born October 14, were diagnosed with CGD just 10 days after they went home from the hospital. The disease affects nearly 6,000 people in the US and Europe, according to the CGD Society. The disease is hereditary. It is more prominent in boys because it affects the X chromosome. Boys have only one of these, so if an affected gene is passed down by their mother, they will have CGD. Typically, a mother is a carrier and passes it to her son, said Dr. Jennifer Lighting, an associate professor of pediatric immunology at the University of South Florida, who is not involved in the boy's care. Most parents go through this process only once. But Dominic, 9, Pownell's oldest son, was also diagnosed with CGD. He was not cured until he received an umbilical cord donation from a stranger the day before his first birthday. This gave Dominic the stem cells he needed to boost his immune system. Umbilical cord blood transplants are essentially the same procedure as a bone marrow transplant, Lighting said. Dominic's transplant was 8 years ago, and now, his 4-month-old brothers need the same thing, but this time, Michael will be the hero. The twins remained in intensive care at Lankenau Medical Center, where they were born, for 5 weeks. After their diagnosis, they moved to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Pownell, who has stayed with the twins, has had to wear a mask and hospital gown around them to limit infections. She admits she sneaked in some kisses. Now that chemo has started, she doesn't have to do that anymore. The hero Pownell said Michael constantly reminds the twins how much he loves them. Now, he will have the chance to show them by helping save their lives. A perfect sibling bone marrow match is better than an umbilical cord stem cell match, so the family told Michael that they were going to take his blood to see whether he was even a possible match. He was on board since the minute we told him, Pownell said. He knows it's going to be a big needle going into his back. When they got the call, Pownell knew that it was good news. But she didn't expect the twins to match each other. She worried that Michael would match only one of the two. Many people say Michael doesn't understand what he's going to go through, but his mother believes that's not true. He knows. He's a very smart boy, she said. He's fearless, and he wants to save them. And on Thursday, if all goes as planned, Michael Jr. will walk out of the hospital after the procedure. His brothers will be able to head home 4 to 6 weeks later. As soon as the transplant is over and everyone is healed, the family wants to go camping and fishing. Michael, though, has different plans. Follow CNN Health on Facebook and Twitter. See the latest news and share your comments with CNN Health on Facebook and Twitter. Michael says he wants to go on an airplane, Pownell said with a laugh. He says, "I want to go on the airplane to Ghostbusters." Ghostbusters, what he calls the restaurant and game arcade Dave & Buster's, is about a mile from their house, Pownell explains. Maybe we'll take him to Disney eventually, Pownell said. The family has set up a GoFundMe page with which they have raised more than half of a $50,000 goal in the past 2 months. Pownell says the money will be used primarily for medical expenses but also to help them settle into a new home. What's most important to them, they say, is that Michael is a hero at age 4 and is selflessly helping his baby brothers. Pownell said that one should always believe, always have hope and stay positive. And hopefully, if you remain positive, things will turn out positive, she said.